Hello everybody, Big McPatty here, and today I'm bringing you a new game. This game just came out on January 11th of this year. It is a Star Wars game, duh, and it is called Force Arena, and it's basically a combination of Clash Royale and a MOBA. So you have your heroes. Here I'm going to play Princess Leia. You have a deck of cards that basically represent the units that you're playing with. Here's some of the units I have. Here's some of the cards that I'm using, and you basically do like an arena game. So there's lanes, there's turrets that you need to destroy to defend, and if you can get back to their base and destroy it, you win the match. So you can get a maximum of 4 points in a game by destroying the 3 turrets and the base. You can get most points win. Essentially, you have to blend defense and offense, and it's very, very, very similar to Clash Royale. There are a few limitations with the input controls because it's done from like a third-person isometric view, so it's done like off to the side, like kind of like a tilt thing. I think it's pretty fun though. It's pretty great. One of the really, really cool mechanics in this game is that you can actually trade cards. So let's say I've got a bunch of common cards here that I don't want. I can take 10 of them and spend 10 credits, and I can get a rare. And if I have 10 rares that I don't like, I can trade them up for an epic. I can take 10 epics and make them into a unique. I can trade in a unique for a legendary, and I can trade a legendary for a legendary. So uniques are like partners to your leaders, who are the legendaries. So my leader is Princess Leia. Her unique, I actually don't have it unlocked yet. But her unique card is this lady. So when you play her with Princess Leia, you actually get to see them both up here in this thing and their little thing here. If you click on her, she'll shoot. Which is pretty cool. They've got a lot of different characters in the game. Here's, as you might have seen with the decks. If we come back down here, just on the light side, we've got Ezra. We've got Sabine. We've even they're from Rebels, and Rebels is a great show. We've got Cassian, of course, who is from Rogue One. We've got Jyn Erso, also from Rogue One. So like they're definitely incorporating some of the extended, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it necessarily extended universe, but like the TV shows, the books, etc., which I think is awesome. So that's really, really fun. And like, look at this. Grand Inquisitor right here. Get his action going on with his blades. Boba Fett. We've even got, we scroll back over here. You know, scroll down, please. There we go. We even have the Director Krennic, which is awesome. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I think light side's a little bit more powerful than dark side. I don't have very much luck playing the dark side. It could be the cards that I have. It could be how I'm playing the teams. I don't know. But here with Princess Leia, I'm running a tank. I'm running a sniper. I'm running a set of turrets. This is like a little trash robot, and he walks up to turrets and explodes for like half the turret's health. So like you sneak one of those guys through, and like that turret's going down. A Grenader. Regular soldier, trooper, and some stun grenades that you can drop on people to stun them. So if we wanted to look at these cards, we can see here are their basic stats. As you collect more of the same card, you can upgrade them, and it gives you incremental stat increases across the bottoms here. There's some details, you know, which is kind of cool. And then advantages. So this tells you what they're really good at fighting and what they're not so great at fighting. So like airstrikes, kill troopers. Would have thought. Stun grenades hurt troopers a lot. Standing turrets kill troopers. You know, all stuff that kind of makes sense. They're actually really good at dealing with these guys. They're great at dealing with the rocket stormtroopers, and this is basically the dark side equivalent of the Empire equivalent of the little trash robot, except he can actually shoot as well as explode. So yeah, so we're going to play some Princess Leia and see what happens here. So let's go ahead and get a game started. So we're going to do 1v1. There's also a 2v2. These matches are done in real time just like Clash Royale. So like we're going to connect with someone right now, and then we're going to fight and we're going to see what happens. So I am in tier 3 of 7 right now. I just got to tier 3 before starting up this video. So that's pretty cool. I am in tier 3, rank 1, I guess. However they designate that. Sometimes searching for a battle can be a bit slow when you're playing the rebels, because people like to play the rebels because they're generally seen as more powerful, to my understanding. So this is going to be cool. So in addition to these cards we have, our heroes have a special ability, and we'll see that here with Princess Leia. My special ability is that I get to spawn just units to defend me. So this isn't necessarily the most optimal opening hand that I could find, and this guy is just going in right for a suicide on me. So the Grand Inquisitor is really, really great at dealing damage. I mean, basically by himself, he just nearly destroyed that whole thing. So you can definitely see, you know, he comes in, he sacrifices himself, and he dies, but he basically took down that thing, you know, really quickly, which sucks. You know, he's definitely going to come for me now. I'm going to stun him, hopefully, here. And he's hopefully going to let me get another kill. Every time your hero dies, they take an extra second to spawn the next time. So that's really important. And I do not want to run out there. Please don't make me do that. One thing I find is that movement in this game can be pretty unhelpful sometimes. So, like, if you double tap more than twice in a space that's really close, your character just stops running. Even though, like, you're double tapping because you want them to run. So yeah, this guy is playing his hero really, really well. I mean, he's destroyed 2 of mine really quickly. He got a kill on me there because I wasn't paying attention, and I'm not using my ability enough here. But we definitely do have a bit of a tie situation going on here now, because we're both... I'm gonna hopefully get 2. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna get 2 here because I'm gonna get this guy with my sniper to help. And if not, I'm going to take some damage myself to get in. I'm going to run up here, and I'm going to try and steal his health without taking too much damage. And unfortunately, he's gotten all the way back down here with troops now, and they just took my 3rd turret, and I'm going to lose. So this is the game, you know, making sure that you get these balances. This is a little unfortunate how this went down. I definitely was not playing the defensive side of the game enough, so super unfortunate there. Happens. Oh man, he got that on me. That's unfortunate. Shoot. He's just gonna go ahead and skip out on me and come in for the kill. So yeah, that's game. So that was a really quick game. Games are really, really quick. I think they like max out at what, 4 minutes, I think? Is it 3 minutes on the additional timer and then 1 minute of like 1 minute of overtime if you're tied when the 3 minutes is up, or maybe it's 2 and then 1 extra minute, so max of 3. So that's 30 rating points for losing the match. We're gonna give him a thumbs up. He did good. That was a really fun match. Play points are basically they work exactly the same as in Clash Royale. So every turret you destroy gives you a point. So you can earn a maximum of 4 points per match, and if you win, you also get bonus points. I think. It's if you win, you also get 3 points automatically. You get a minimum of 3 points for winning? Yeah, we'll go with that. I think you can get a maximum of 4, though, if you destroy all 3 turrets and get the win. And after 10 points, you get to open up a pack. So you get free packs every 4 hours. The game will give you a free pack. You can do play packs every few hours. You're limited to how many you can have in a day. And how many you can get at a time, but they're like on an 8-hour timer, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I've only been playing for a couple of days, and I haven't worked out all the timers yet on these. But you get 10 points, so you get to open up one of these silver packs here. So packs are on timers to unlock. Right now, the game gave me a 50% opening time reduction for starting the game. And essentially, one of these here normal packs will take 3 hours normally to unlock. So you start opening the pack, and it's like, hey, it's going to take 3 hours to unlock. You're like, okay. You come back in 3 hours, and it's ready to go. This run right here is a silver pack that normally takes 8 hours to unlock. And right now, I'm, an hour and 5 minutes into trying to open it. So I can open it for 18 of these crystals right now if I want to. Now, I don't really want to spend 18 crystals, but I'll go ahead and spend 9. So we're going to go ahead and open a pack right now. So we got some credits. We got some turrets set up for the Empire. We've got, you know, airstrikes. Got 3 of those. So now, wanted, we've got my airstrikes down here. I need 13 more to level up my airstrikes to level 6. You know, I could level these guys up to level... The card cost doubles every time. So right now, the card cost is 8. Nearly doubles. So I think it would be 8. And then it goes to 15, I think, is the next set. Then 15 to 30. But something like that anyway. So, you know, I've got lots of copies of these guys. I could upgrade these drop pods, which I just found out I think it does damage on land as well as producing a unit to fight for you. So that's actually pretty cool for 5 cost. But yeah, really, really neat. I think my win percentage right now is probably 75% with this deck with Princess Leia. So that was a little bit of an unfortunate match, but it was still pretty fun. Like, that guy he knew when to suicide on me. And it was tough match. So we start up a guild here. You want to join the guild? It's D Team, capital D, capital T. Put up the info here. So far, we just got 2 level 6s. So it's open to the public. So feel free to join if you decide to play. We can do missions. Here we go. So there are missions in the game that you get to play through to get done. So right now, I need to play 1v1 or 2v2 matches 10 times. So, and then I'm going to get 10 crystals, as well as getting to pick any legendary card that I want. This event ends in 1 day and 20 hours, so I would say that some of this took me a little bit. So here's like all the different things that I had to do for the mission. I had to play in a 1v1 or 2v2 match. I had to open up a free pack. I had to play in another 1v1 or 2v2 match. I had to defeat 3 enemy leaders for the Galactic Empire, which was actually kind of tough. I needed to destroy 3 enemy turrets or shield generators for the Rebel Alliance, which was basically win by destroying the shield generator at the end or destroy and their turrets. So basically play for the Rebels, which was a lot easier, like a lot easier. Open a play pack, which I actually, when I got to here, I was on a play pack timer, so I had to wait like 8 hours in order to get past this one. I needed to acquire 100 rating points, which required me to win. I did it in 3 wins. 4 wins. It seems that as you go on a win streak, you get more and more points. So like my first win was like 17 points, then my next one was like 32, and then my next one after that was like 40. So the more you win, the faster you get that. At that point, I had already reached level 3, so I got that. I had to do 3 2v2 matches, and now I just need to do 9 more matches to continue on. But here's some other missions. When I completed these missions, I got Han Solo, which was pretty cool. I complete this set of missions, I get Boba Fett. When I complete these missions, I'll get Lando. So, and these are 1 Lando card. So just like your actual cards in the deck, you can upgrade your heroes as well. So right now, I only have 1 or 2 Leia cards. So if I got a second one, I could upgrade her to level 2. So, you know, I could choose with my free legendary card to pick someone I already have and level them up higher, or I could get a new character, which I think is what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to pick up Cassian. He's a sniper, so your hero's a sniper, so he can shoot turrets like from outside their range, which is really, really cool. My special ability gives my range units 1 more range stat, which is kind of cool. And I can call in 2 Rebel Pathfinders. And since this ability lets me call in 3 Rebel Honor Guards, it makes my units move 7% faster. I think that it won't be much different than playing Leia, but that extra range of my hero is going to allow me to be more effective at hero placement, I think. I think he's considered pretty powerful as a hero. Again, I've only been playing for a little while, so I'm not entirely sure all the meta yet of the game or anything like that, but it is a heck of a lot of fun, and you should definitely do it. So right now, since I need to play 10 matches and I need to do 5 more for the Empire, I'm going to go ahead and switch over, and we'll go ahead and do some Empire play. I'm going to go ahead and bring Boba Fett back out here. For this deck, I'm currently running like a mini light vehicle. I'm going to run a sharpshooter. I'm going to run a turret. I'm going to run the little exploding robot. These guys are just a high attack speed melee character, and then regular troopers and the stun grenade. So we're going to go ahead and do a 2v2 so you guys can see what that looks like, and then we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. So we should be able to find a match a lot faster now since we're playing the dark side. But I'm also playing Boba Fett, and if he's a pretty popular character on the dark side, then I might have trouble finding people who aren't playing Boba Fett to be partnered with. So sometimes the queue times can be a little iffy in the game. It is relatively new. I'm in a relatively low tier. So, and I'm not entirely sure. But I haven't had to wait too long to get into a match at all yet, so that's always fun. Now, Boba Fett's actually got some really cool abilities. So he's got a jetpack, so I can actually leap over like obstacles if I want to during movement. So like normally there might be things in the middle here that I could jump over, which is kind of great. Good. I can drop a sharpshooter right away and a turret. All right, so I don't need that. Go ahead and drop those guys on me. See how we're doing here. I haven't done too well in 2v2s yet, so I'm not entirely sure how they work. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Dang it. I did not run fast enough. That's okay. We'll get ourselves spawned. My ability is basically to drop like a little rocket grenade on him, which is pretty sweet. So I selected that guy. I just bombed a whole heck of a lot of them. We're going to go ahead and shoot him down, get him out of the way, go ahead and drop my light vehicle over there. Go ahead and drop the little droid over there behind him. He's going to grenade me because I stood around and just let it happen. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run. Just drop. Dang it, he dodged the stun going back. Should have known. Run, 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 run. Run. Alright, there's my movement actually worked, which was kind of nice. Go ahead and drop those guys over here while I'm picking up some health. Alright, we got a turret, so thankfully my teammate is carrying me. Which is great. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, our guys walked into the mine because I didn't really have anything to do for it. We're going to come over here. I'm just going to bomb him and hopefully get him out of the way. Nope, going to have to shoot him up a bit. Don't want him to get too much damage in on my thing. Going to set up a turret for defense here. We're going to come running back over. I'm just going to let the turret take it. Take it on. Go ahead and drop that little guy. I got stuck. Darn. Okay. So there's this idea of playing defensively and support versus having like attacking cards, and I haven't really started working on any support decks yet, but I have a feeling that a support deck might be what I want to work on when I'm playing 2v2. Let my teammates focus on like getting the major damages out and stuff and get everything else out. So there's my leaping over obstacles ability that I was talking about. Go ahead and drop that guy. Oh, my sniper went in range. Oh, he's in range of the other thing. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I probably should have dropped the turret a little bit back so that they wouldn't do it. But sometimes I think that dropping it to take their focus in front of them versus... Oh. Well, that's no good. Shoot. That's alright, we won the game anyway. But yeah, so that was a 2v2 match. So basically, they hook up 4 people, and we all play against each other, which is pretty cool that this is all happening in like real time. Go ahead and give Luke a hands up there. You know, that was pretty good. We got a bronze back tier 3 for winning the match. We got 23 rating points back. Yeah, so this is pretty much the game. So this is Star Wars Force Arena. You can check it out in iOS and Android. Been playing it here on BlueStacks so that I could capture gameplay footage and show it to you guys. So you can buy the crystals that we're looking at here in the shop. So 270 crystals is $3. You can turn those crystals into credits for upgrades. You can also spend crystals directly on packs, and the game gives you like a ton of crystals to start out with, and I spent them all on packs. And I wish I wouldn't have, because paying for those packs is really, really expensive when you think about the fact that 9 of these crystals gets you a pack to unlock like right away and you don't have to wait. So I would recommend just saving your crystals and using them to open packs faster, because you can earn packs relatively easily by playing the game. But, of course, getting those diamond packs is rare. So you have to judge for yourself and decide between the two. But that's what I would recommend. But I'm relatively new in the game, so maybe I have the wrong idea. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, hit like. If you dislike the video, hit dislike. My name is Big Patty, and I'll see you next time.